The last part of the Elliott Wave course is section 7 or part 7, which discuss fifth wave extensions. Now, fifth wave extensions are the last extension type. Um, this is often when you see the blow off tops in a stock, where it will just completely race up to a parabolic point and then collapse thereafter. In this extension, wave 3 will relate to wave 1 generally by 161.8%, and the fifth wave will most commonly relate to the entire move from the beginning of wave 1 to the end of wave 3 by 161.8%. So this is a pretty big number. Now, generally you add that value from either the end of wave 4 or the actual end of wave 3, which is the top. So if it comes out that you add that on top of wave 3, I mean, you can imagine how explosive that is. Generally, a break of the wave 1 and wave 3 trend line on the way back down after wave 5 bust out of the channel, that is a sign of a new wave count, and we'll show that in a later slide. So if you look here, the wave 5 extension, when you draw the actual formation, it's going to look like a megaphone. It's going to be the opposite. So remember, the wave 1 extension was like a rising wedge. The wave 3, which is a parallel trend channel, a channel. Now the wave 5 extension is a megaphone, where you have smaller waves up front and then a much larger wave at the end. Now again, in this wave formation, or this extension rather, wave 1 has to be the shortest wave, because again, wave 3 cannot be the shortest. So the fifth wave extension will tend to expand outward beyond the resistance line, which gives you that megaphone type formation. Okay, so for our real life example, we're going to take a look at the oil contract. This is something that everyone can relate to. We all felt it at the gas pump. You can see in the late 90s, the oil market was pretty flat. There really wasn't much going on. And we kind of had a move up in 2000, which kind of formed wave 1. We had a slight pullback, or rather a deep pullback into wave 2. But again, this was within that previous range of the late 90s, so no one really thought much of it. Then the wave 3, it was a long wave. You're talking 5-6 years. So while the price increased from below 20 to over 80, it was a nice, slow, methodical kind of move. But then came the 07 to mid 08, or early 08 rather, rally. And it was explosive. You can see it here. I mean, you go from 51.03 roughly in early 07 to mid 07, mid 08, the summertime, you're over 145 bucks a barrel. So this kind of move, it shows you the power of the fifth wave extension. So you can see here, wave 5 is clearly greater than 161.8% of wave 1, and you can see how it just completely blows out of the channel. Now, the thing you want to look for on wave 5 extensions is once the 1 to 3 line is broken and it comes down through the bottom. This is often the termination of this pattern. So if you look at an actual chart of the of Brent crude right now, and we're making this video in February of 09. It fell down to $35. So once it came through this line, I mean, the party was over, and it crashed down through not only the 1 to 3 line, but also the wave 2 to wave 4 support line. And once this was broken, this was your absolute confirmation that the uptrend was over. So, just again, we talked about 3 real life examples. The first was for the wave 1 extension, which was for ticker ZUMZ, where you had a potential wave 1 extension, but it wasn't, but it was very close. But you kind of got the feel for that. The wave 3 extension is the all too painful debacle in the broad markets and the Dow Jones. And the wave 5, we're showing how the actual Brent crude oil contract just completely exploded, and only later to collapse on itself. So One of the key rules for Wave-5 extensions, to sum it up, Wave-5 explodes at the top of the channel. Wave-5 is near 161.8% of Wave 0, which is the origination point for the new move, to Wave 3. And you add that either to Wave 4, the stopping point, or the top of Wave 3. So that 161.8% of the 0 to 3, you add that to either the bottom of Wave 4 or the top of Wave 3 to get your estimated stopping point for Wave 5. And lastly, Wave 1 is the shortest wave in the pattern. So, this pretty much sums up the Elliott Wave introduction course to basic wave structure and impulse waves. These are some additional resources. There are 2 books that are really good: Elliott Wave Simplified, as well as Mastering Elliott Wave. So a lot of the rules that were provided in this training course come directly out of these publications. About My Stock Market Power. My S&P stands for My Stock Market Power. MySP.com has been created to empower investors, beginners to advance, with a place to learn about topics related to trading stocks. Our aim is to provide educational materials with relevant illustrations detailing out specific trading ideas and strategies. We started this website because we know what it feels like to search endlessly for valuable trading education materials, but never finding any. We became tired of the fluff out there and wanted to bring valuable content on a wide variety of topics and aggregate it on one site for you to review for free. Please email us at admin@mysmp.com to request any topics that you would like us to discuss. Good luck trading. Thank you.